my van.
People don't know, so the people don't know.
I mean, they need to know that there's lighting. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? The day's tomorrow.
I'm good. I am so good.
Lies, you're sweating bullets. You are lying to us. Nervous, excited.
Yeah, because the girls showed me tonight that they are good.
Yeah, they are. I was so impressed. I was super impressed. And I think everyone's going to be impressed too tomorrow when they see them. They are gorgeous, beautiful gowns, beautiful designs, smart, intelligent women. I'm just so proud.
I'm also very, very proud. I think this is a combination of an incredible year, of such an exciting time for us as South Africans, and we're so happy to have you here, the Queen who reigns over everything and everyone.
This is my crown. I've been learning how to do that crown thing. Chesley has been teaching me. I can't do it. She makes it cuter.
You don't need to do something with the hands. You got the $5 million one. You're good.
Stop.
Yeah. But it's going to be absolutely incredible. So, I guess what we are trying to tell people is to give them a little sneak peek into what they can expect from tomorrow. So, tell me from a judge's perspective, because this is very interesting, because we had this discussion. You are on the other side.
Yes.
Today,
Yes.
than you were last year. So, tell me, what's the biggest difference except for the nerves?
What's the difference?
Now, the biggest difference, except for the nerves, from being a contestant to now being a judge.
Yeah. It's so interesting because I was nervous on their behalf because I had been on the other side and thinking when I had to do rehearsals, and I kept on telling everyone, I think I was my most nervous there than I actually was for the final evening. Because if you remember, for the final evening when we got to top 5, you even looked at me and you're like, why are you so calm? And I think on rehearsal day, I wasn't. I was a mess because it just felt so real. I think that was the first time that we were walking on stage in the dresses that we were going to wear, in the swimsuit. So everything just became so real. And today, I think when the first 2 girls came out, I almost wanted to cry. And I remember, Peggy saying to me, are you going to cry? And I said, I feel like I want to because it's so emotional. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the girls. Okay, Werner, I think I lost you. Are you back?
Hello, I'm
yes.
back.
Hi.
I'm back.
Yes.
I'm back. People are calling me. This is what happens when you have a live. And
when you are just living and being fabulous.
No, you have hairdressers calling you, asking for call sheets, crazy things happening.
Yeah.
Crazy things happening. So I apologize if that happens again. But yes, I do agree with what you just said. I think also, because I was freaked out by you the final night.
Really? Was I too calm?
So calm. You freaked me out. And I was like,
I know.
everybody else was like, oh my gosh, my question. And you were sitting there. I remember you were like this.
I was drinking water, yes. Because it was done. Because this is what I keep telling the girls as well. I'm like, you know what, when we get to tomorrow, I feel like half the job is done. You've been doing this thing for months, you've had dress rehearsals, you've had your interviews. It's the time to have fun. And then if you forget to have fun, the time goes by. So I think that's why I was so calm. I was like, you know what, Zozi, you did all that you could. Now let's just leave it in the hands of the Lord and the universe to make whatever happens, happen. Amandala.
No, it is so true. So tell me, what are you most looking forward to for tomorrow night?
I'm so excited for you guys to see the dresses. OMG. So stunning. I'm so excited for them to see the mixture, I guess, between... I don't know how much I can say. I'm scared to say and I'm revealing things.
I mean...
But it's different. It's different. I'm just gonna say it's different than it has been any other year. I guess circumstance has pushed us to be where we are, and it's so interesting what the pandemic has done because it's just pushed us to our fullest creativity just as a people. And so to see Miss South Africa step into that power as well, into being futuristic and taking this opportunity to evolve itself as an organization, and yeah. So I think that's the most exciting part for me. And of course, crowning the winner is the most exciting part. and crowning 3 people, really, for 3 international pageants, which is the first time for us ever.
Yeah, I think that's very exciting. But yes, I do agree with you with the creativity. We really had to let go of all the preconceived notions of what a normal pageant is and what that looks like.
Absolutely.
And say, let's take this box. The box does not exist. We threw the box away. And we said, what do we want to do? I think that is what made us so creative and so excited about what we are showcasing to you guys tomorrow night. You will still have all the glitz and all the glam of Miss South Africa past and what that entails, but you will have a more intimate feel. You will get to know these girls. You will get to experience what we have done.
Yes.
And I think that brings me to our misssa.live part of the night, which is so exciting because for the first time ever, the viewer will have a 360 view of what happens at Miss South Africa. Because they always see you guys on stage, glamorous and beautiful in your gorgeous gowns, walking, talking, twirling, but they don't see me running around sweating, trying to get boots off a girl. To freaking swimwear.
I know. It's exciting. You get to see all like the backstage stuff that people really want to know about. Because people want to know what happens backstage. Because I feel like that's what they always ask me. And I think it's so incredible that this year they're going to be able to see all of that. And that it's so global and international as well. Is what makes me so proud of, what we're doing this year.
So let me tell you, tonight during dress rehearsal, I had a couple of moments where I was sweating bullets. And I have a feeling that the same thing is going to happen
tomorrow.
Because we have such quick changes, and there's a million people in a very tiny room, and I'm just like, people stay calm, and I am sweating. It is warm, it is hot in Cape Town, it is summer, and we had a couple of moments. And there's jewelry flying, and so it's just an incredible experience. And then also we have Tam Tam, who's taking us through the whole experience and showing us everything that everybody needs to know, from the audience to the backstage arena to what's happening actually on the stage from her viewpoint. They even filmed you guys a little bit tonight to see how you were reacting.
People will get to see. I don't want to say a lot, but isn't it interesting though how crazy it becomes in the back? And then this woman just walk onto stage like they didn't just leave a whole bunch of craziness happening at the back. And I think it's just going to be fun to see that transition from all the madness into this person suddenly becoming this statuesque person who was a mess 5 seconds ago. So I think that's going to be fun to see.
You guys know, I'm like, go.
Pageant night is your worst night. It is your worst night. But are you excited though?
It is my worst night, but I am incredibly excited, especially this year. I think the girls are so phenomenal. I'm so proud of them, and I think the country as well got to know them so well, and we all fell in love with them. They all have something that draws you to them. And I'm going to be very sad to let 7 of them go, but I'm very excited to have 3 of them continue the journey to Miss Universe, Miss World, and Miss Supranational for the first time. And you know damn well
how hectic.
All 3 of those crowns.
You are H for hectic. That's what you are, and that's what they are going to experience this time. I don't know how you're going to juggle all 3, but you're incredible. You will be able to manage it, and I'm sure the girls will step up to the plate as well. And it's an interesting mix this year. I'm excited to see what these 3 international, pageants are going to do. But we know our girls. We love our girls for, who they are and what they do. And so they'll definitely, make us proud in every international platform.
I think something that we saw last year and something that is very evident to me this year as well is I'm so proud of this lineup of 10 diverse women.
Yes.
They look different, they speak different, they come from different places, yet they all share the same vision. They all share the same goals and dreams of being better human beings or growing into the women that they were always meant to become, And I think it's because of women such as yourself. We have these conversations, the finalists who are obsessed with you, but I'm like, she ain't all that. Okay?
She's a mess, okay?
She's a mess. No, but really to have someone like you that they can see themselves in, literally, because you were in their shoes last year, and how your life has so dramatically changed, and the voice and the power that now solidifies your name, or that accompanies you wherever you go. And I think they understand, and women now see firsthand what that can do for you, not only as a person, but as a person in the public eye, and how you can positively affect change. And I think that's what's so important to them as well.
Yes, I really love that you said that, because one of the questions that they asked me actually at the Miss Universe competition in my interview panel thing, they're like, so South Africa's been doing like really great for the past 2 years. You know, what do you think it is about South African women that they just come in here and do what they do? And I said, you know, I think it's such a blessing on its own being born in South Africa. Speaking of the diversity of it, when you're born here, you're open to so much. You get to learn so many cultures, so many different languages, and you're just able to adapt wherever in the world that they throw you. And so that's why we're able to thrive. And it also speaks to just the long, incredible line of women that we come from, who've done so many incredible things in the past, and we stand here because we are standing on shoulders of this massive giants. And so I think that's why we are doing incredible, and will continue to do well, because it's just that diversity within us and that ability to be able to fit ourselves in no matter what part of the world that we find. And I trust that, you know, whoever wins this year is also going to step into their voice. I don't want to say find their voice, because I know they already have it. And I always remind people as well that the Miss South Africa platform is not one that gives you a voice. It brings in women that already have this voice, but it just gives them this platform to amplify it, to send it out to the world. And I hope that they remember that. You know? Yeah.
I think, exactly what you just said. So it is so important for us to also understand, and you know how I said this, people ask me what my training techniques are, and I say, I don't impart any wisdom onto you. I'm too stupid to impart any wisdom. I have just been given a gift to drag everything that you've already had inside of you, to make you believe that that is something that the people want to know, and that you should go for it without any reservations or any fear that might get rejected. That is what's so impactful, and I think that's what these women also show. Is you guys have voices, you guys have vision, you guys have dreams, you guys have actions that you can put into play in this world to make this world a better, more hopeful, more positive place. And the only thing that we need to do is encourage them and uplift them. And we need to start doing that in communities as well. We're going very deep right now, girl.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it. Do you want to write a book?
I don't have the time.
Okay, bestseller.
You know what I do for a living?
I mean, they will now see it. They will now see it behind the scenes and understand the full madness of it all. But yeah, I think we should just be proud, and it's going to be fantastic tomorrow. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see who we're going to crown, because they're just going to be incredible. Not just for the international platform, but for South Africa as well. And another thing that I always tell people again, we give people something that they didn't know that they wanted and needed, and that's the special X factor about it. But we're not going to speak too hard about it, because we don't want people copying, you know, what our recipes are.
No. They can try. Always be second. Always be second. Okay, so let's get down to business.
Okay.
If you wanna check out Miss South Africa, you wanna see what happens backstage. You wanna see me running around and spitzing and trying to get shoes off people that are never meant to come off people. If you wanna see what's happening with our director, what's happening backstage, how Miss Zozibini Tunzi looks tomorrow night.
She wakes up like this.
Because it's flex. Because we're giving people the look that they deserve. Let's just say that. I feel like that's exactly how you sum it up. We're giving them the look that the people
That they deserve. Absolutely.
That they deserve. Absolutely. So